Hello YouTube, this is the Vaultborn, and today on Game Conspiracies, we're going to take a trip back to our childhoods while exploring the world of Pokemon. The concept of Pokemon was such a simple one, but it has become one of the most successful video game franchises to date. With Pokemon celebrating its 20th anniversary and the upcoming release of Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sun and Moon, it is a great time to come up with a crazy conspiracy about our favorite magical creatures. Just hearing the name Pokemon brings back wonderful memories of the countless hours we all spent traveling each region from the very beginning with Kanto, all the way to Kalos. I myself have played every generation of Pokemon, and enjoyed every one of them even to this day. Pokemon appeals to a wide range of players. Pokemon has a casual fanbase, and it can even have a very competitive fanbase as well. And each of them has brought myself countless hours of enjoyment and will continue to do so. In Pokemon, the main point in all the main games is to travel around in whichever region the game is set in, and catch magical creatures called Pokemon. The player will catch these Pokemon and through battling with them will get the Pokemon stronger. With the Pokemon of choice in hand, the player will challenge each of the 8 gyms in the region and earn gym badges. Once the player has earned all 8 gym badges, the player qualifies to challenge the Elite Four and the region's champion. The Elite Four consist of 4 trainers, each specializing in a Pokemon type and a champion. The player must fight each member of the Elite Four and the champion in succession, without the ability to go back to a Pokemon Center to heal their Pokemon. Once the player defeats the champion, the game's main story is defeated. But with all the Pokemon games, there is much more to do after this point, from completing the Pokédex to training your Pokemon so it has the perfect EVs. In the games, Pokemon seem to be good creatures that exist peacefully with humans. The games make it seem as if the humans are the ones in control of the Pokemon. But is this the truth? Are humans really the ones that are in control and the Pokemon are the obedient pets? Why would these magical creatures who can breathe fire hot enough to melt rocks and shoot water with enough force to rip through steel let themselves be controlled by humans? Could the argument be made that the reverse is actually true? That the Pokemon are the ones in control and us, the humans, are the enslaved ones? This is the question that we are going to answer today here on Game Conspiracies. So join me, Vaultborn, as we try to make this conspiracy the very best, like no one ever was. So the way humans and Pokemon interact with each other in the games is presented in a simple way since the target audience is kids around the age of 10. The player first acquires a starter Pokemon from the region's Pokemon professor, and will use that Pokemon to battle other Pokemon in the wild. The player must weaken a Pokemon in the wild in most cases, so the wild Pokemon can be caught with some variant of the Pokeball. Once the Pokemon has been caught with a Pokeball, the Pokemon now listens to and obeys the player. Why does it work this way? Is there something about a Pokeball that makes the Pokemon obey the trainer? Is there some sort of mind control device inside the Pokeball? According to the presented lore in the Pokemon games, we hear no mention of some sort of mind control device inside of each Pokeball. The only thing we know for sure about a Pokeball is that it allows a Pokemon to be transported easily by shrinking the Pokemon into the Pokeball. This alone may not be enough to just prove that a Pokeball has some sort of mind control device, but we also have evidence that captured Pokemon can still think for themselves. In the Pokemon games, if a Pokemon gets too strong and the player does not have enough badges, the Pokemon will disobey the player. In Pokemon Yellow, the player's Pikachu will refuse to evolve if given the Thunderstone. Considering this evidence, it is unlikely that a Pokeball brainwashed the captured Pokemon, since they still have the ability to disobey the player and think for themselves. Even if humans don't brainwash Pokemon with Pokeballs, another argument could be said that Pokemon are like animals in the sense that they can't reason as much as we humans can. This at first glance might seem like a good defense in the argument that humans are in control of Pokemon, as that is how we humans are in control of most animals. We can control animals to a point because we are smarter than them and can develop tools, even though physically humans are inferior than most animals. This, however, is not the case in the Pokemon world. Pokemon are not like animals in the sense that they can reason just as well as humans can. We can see this in several Pokédex entries. One entry in particular is Alakazam's. In Pokemon Red version, Alakazam's Pokédex entry reads, "Its brain can outperform a supercomputer. Its intelligence quotient is said to be over 5,000. The IQ that Alakazam is said to have is astonishing, as the highest human recorded IQ belongs to William Sidis, who has acquired an IQ of about around 250 to 300. Alakazam is so smart that it never forgets anything in its life, and is capable of outthinking even a supercomputer. Looking at this entry, it is easy to see that Pokemon are capable of rational thought, just like we are. In fact, some Pokemon like Alakazam are infinitely smarter than we can ever be. So we prove that Pokemon are not brainwashed when we capture them, and they are just as capable of rational intellect thought as we are, if not more capable. So why would Pokemon willingly obey us? We know that Pokemon can very easily overpower us physically, with Pokemon like Tyranitar that can destroy mountains according to its Diamond version entry. It isn't very easy to not see this. If Pokemon can outperform us mentally and physically, then why would we be in control of them? Pokemon can very easily kill us if they wanted to, so why would they listen to our every command? The truth is that Pokemon are really the ones in control, and we, the humans, are the enslaved ones. Before we prove this conspiracy, we have to ask the question: what is the motive for the Pokemon? Why would Pokemon let us think that we are in control and listen to us, when in reality, they are the ones in control? The answer I have come up with is that Pokemon allow us to think we are in control, so we will carry them to new locations so they can battle different Pokemon and get stronger. It is safe to assume that one of the main goals that a Pokemon has is to get stronger so it can evolve to its final form and or achieve the max level a Pokemon can achieve. We see this from the games that Pokemon gain more experience when they battle other trainers' Pokemon, so it is reasonable that Pokemon will get stronger faster if they allow themselves to be controlled by humans. It is very likely that Pokemon know that they can achieve their goals of getting stronger faster if they travel with a trainer. Not only do Pokemon get stronger while battling other trainers' Pokemon faster, but if a Pokemon wanted to get stronger, it would be hard for them to achieve the max level if they never moved from the area they live in. If the Pokemon stayed in the same area forever, then it would never battle any stronger Pokemon, so the experience gain wouldn't be very optimal to get to the max level in the fastest way possible. With this theory in mind, it is very plausible that Pokemon would temporarily allow the humans to believe that they are the ones in control so they can achieve their goal of getting stronger and evolving much faster. Are humans really the ones in control? Or are we merely being used until the Pokemon achieve what they want? Are Pokemon simply biding their time until they can achieve their max level? If yes, then what? In the games, Pokemon battles have become what the society and economy revolve around. So Pokemon are even at the center of the Pokemon world's economy. Pokemon simply obey the player because it benefits them at the moment, but the very moment Pokemon have nothing more to gain from this partnership, it is likely that they will rise up and put us humans back in our place. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope this made you reconsider your thoughts on what your relationship is with our favorite electric mouse. If you like this conspiracy and want to see more, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. If you have any suggestions for future episodes, be sure to leave it in the comments below. Until next time, this is the Vaultborn and this has been Game Conspiracies. Thanks for watching.